Alrighty guys, what is up? It's your boy or Revolution Gaming, as you know me, back at it again today for another video, and not only any video, but a kind of a throwback video. It's no real special occasion. I really kind of want to do this on a special occasion, but I kind of couldn't just help myself. Recently, we've been doing a lot of Pixelmon, we're doing some other Minecraft mods, but right now, I'm back in POKECUBE. It's been forever, and we're not here today just to play some POKECUBE. No, we're here with a brand new update. The mod has been now updated a lot. So many things have changed within the mod. So many things have been improved, and I'm just gonna go back and redo a lot of the videos that I did 3 years ago. Because if you guys don't know, 3 years ago, one of the videos that I made about POKECUBE blew up on my channel. It really kind of set my channel out there for POKECUBE, and I really gained a beautiful audience because of it. So thank you all so much for sticking with me through that journey, or through this journey. And this mod means a lot to me because it really did help my YouTube channel a lot, and also because I really enjoyed this mod, even when back then I was a little bit younger, and I didn't have as great an opinion as I do now. But yeah, it was probably one of the worst videos ever recorded, but it's also the best video that's on my channel. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. But we're back here in POKECUBE, and I might as well go ahead and hop right on into the review. So here we are looking at Gen 8, and yeah, Gen 8 has been added. Now, not all Gen 8 Pokemon have been added. There are a few of them that are cut for some reason. In this video, I'm going to be going over all the main Gen 8 Pokemon that were added, as in new Generation 8 Pokemon that were added. And I will also eventually be coming out with a part 2 video, which will be going over Galarian forms that have been added. There's also going to be a ton more POKECUBE content. I'm going to go back and remake a lot of the videos I made, such as a video looking over all the legendaries. I'm going to remake that. I'm also going to be remaking a video talking about new Mega Evolutions. Well, not really new Mega Evolutions, but reworks of old Mega Evolutions, because if you guys have not known about this mod, a huge update came, and now a bunch of models are completely different. Each model has animations now. They look better. And there are a couple that have still been unchanged, but they're going to be worked on. And I'm just so excited to see what this mod has to offer to us. So yeah, I'm also going to be doing a lot more content on here. So if you guys aren't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. You guys will be getting way more POKECUBE content. You will also be getting other content on here, such as Smash Bros content, other Minecraft content, and we of course have Pokemon content going on here. So don't even worry about that. Go ahead, subscribe, so you can stay up to date with all of those. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this Gen 8 review, because we have a lot of Pokemon to go over here today. I think it's close to 50 something. So we're going to go ahead and start out here with the basic 3 starters. And I went ahead and lined them all up for you guys so you guys can see them. Another really cool thing about this mod, which we're going to go ahead and start over here with the Italian line, is every Mon in this game actually has a bunch of commands you can have them as. You can have them as guarding you, you can have them as following, you can have them as sitting. So each Pokemon individually has a unique sitting animation. Now, Sobble's does look really similar to his standing, so there really wasn't much of a difference there, at all. But yeah, as you can tell, brand new face animations were added, and you could also, let's look at the Sobble model real quick, and just how freaking amazing. But yes, new animations like that were added in the face. It makes this mod so much more lively, and this is just a great model. It fits POKECUBE really well. It looks really good, and honestly, I kind of like this model just as much as I like the Pixelmon model. Now, another thing I'm going to be using is to show you guys how you guys can actually catch these people, or catch these Pokemon, to be exact, in the wild. We'll be going over this watch here, because this watch here functions for a lot of new things that have been added in the new update. It shows a lot that goes on, but it also works as a Pokédex. So I'm going to show you guys here. This is what Sobble looks like. It's level 5. Obviously, it's water type. You can also tell how your Pokemon is feeling. You can get all of its IVs and EVs, as well as you can look at the moves that it's going to learn over time here with its level. So once it gets level 12, it'll learn Water Pulse, which is really cool. And level 6, it'll learn Water Gun, which is really cool. So you can see the new moves it's going to learn, as well as the moves that it currently knows, which is Pound and Growl. And then you can also see the biomes that is going to spawn in. So this will spawn in the Stone Beach, excuse me. This will spawn in the Stone Beach, Cold Beach, Mushroom Island, and it will spawn during the day, the night, the dusk, and the dawn. So another really cool thing about this mod is that they do have a dusk and a dawn system. So not only is there night and day, but there's also dusk and dawn. So you can get things like dusk, Lycanroc, and Pokemon like that. So this is where you're going to be able to catch this Pokemon. Here's also all the Pokemon that it is able to breed with, so you can actually breed to make other Sobbles or other evolution lines. So you can breed with all of these, and weird enough, it's Charmander's up there. Weird. And you can also see a little bit of an info description right there. So yeah, that's really all there is to the Pokedex. I'm only going to show you guys the Pokedex entry for the first evolution, because basically the first evolution is the same for all of them. So yeah, after that we'll just be looking at the models, because we have a lot to go over in a short amount of time. So yeah, next up on the list is going to be Drizzile, and Drizzile just looks so good. Really like this model. Now, back in the old PokeCube videos, I used to talk about models and how they were good all the time, and honestly, when I look back at those videos now, like I said before, one of my worst videos I've ever recorded, but just the models have improved so much with the new animations as well. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. We could also show you guys his non-sitting animation, just so you guys could see that, as you guys can see what he looks like there. He looks depressed, he looks kind of funny. It's kind of funny, honestly. But overall, he's still really cool, and I like him nonetheless. Here we have Inteleon, and Inteleon has the coolest sitting animation to me. Definitely, like I said in my Pixelmon review, if you guys have not already seen it, definitely go watch it. It's really, really good. But yeah, I don't really like Inteleon. I think he's one of the ugliest designed starters, and I honestly, it sucks because Sobble was my first pick. As soon as I saw the starters, I instantly wanted to pick Sobble, and I thought he was going to evolve into something really cool, and then he evolves into Inteleon. And this Inteleon model is really good. I think it's honestly semi-equal to the Pixelmon model, 100%. I think this is really solid. I love this sitting animation. This sitting animation fills Inteleon's personality just perfectly. And everything that it has, it's slick, it's sly, it has the one leg over the other, and it's just cool. Also, here's what its standing position's like. It kind of has that default idle type of standing position, which is really cool. Cape flutters kind of in the back, and it has the cool little eye animations where they drop and then they come back up. It's just so cool. Yeah, he's a water type, and you could actually pick these guys as your starter now whenever you spawn in. And spawning in is a little bit different now, because you spawn in like Pokemon Center, but a Pokemon Center that's filled with like a professor who gives you a starter Pokemon, Nurse Joy, and I think also maybe a shop. But yeah, it's a little bit different. I'm right now in a village, which is kind of different, and that right there is a gym, so we might end up trying to do a challenge yet again, like my Pixelmon videos. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah. Okay, next up on the list is going to be Scorbunny, and I just love Scorbunny's model in this. I think it's great. I love the animation he does. Oh, the little smiley face. It is just so good. Here's what he looks like standing. He's always hopping up and down, which is something really great, because I love that. It's just like his idle animation in Sword to Shield. It's really, really, really good, and I can only speak highly of it. I can only speak highly of it. So yeah, just great right there. So we're gonna have him sit back down. Next up, we have my favorite of the Gen 8 starters when it comes to evolution lines, or not evolution lines, but just second evolutions in general. This is my favorite second evolution of probably any starter Pokemon ever, is Reboot, and he just looks so chill, so sly. He's like, bro, I don't even know what's going on, but I don't care. And then he has a little animation with the smile face. Oh, he's so cute. But you know, he's baller. He's the baller. He's the dope Pokemon. You already know. But yeah, he's here too. And he's looking good. He's looking good. Now, next up, we have Cinderace. Now, I don't really like this model. I'm not gonna lie. It fits the Pokemon. It fits the look. I don't have a problem with that. It's just overall, I just think this model is a bit too jagged for me, especially compared to the other two. The other two were jagged, but they kind of fit that. This one's just a little bit too jagged around the edges for me or whatever. Still a good-looking model. Definitely not hating. It still looks good. It gets its purpose done. I just don't like those ears. Those ears are weird. But yeah, animations look nice. Also, if you guys see that going off, that's for another video. Okay, another video. Yeah, you have Cinderace here, and it's an okay looking mod. And oh wait, I need you to sit back down. Also, yeah, this is what its sitting animation looks like. It kind of has its knees out front. It's really cool. I like it. Also, I love how Reboot's sitting animation. He's kind of curled up in a ball. Perfect. Love it. And then Scorbunny's kind of just sitting down like a kid. So here's Scorbunny's little Pokedex entries. You guys can know. You guys can check on the move list here. You can also scroll down. You can see what they're going to learn later and what they can learn by TM. And then he could be found in the Savannah biome, the Savannah Plateau, the Sunflower Plains. He could be found during the night or the day. He can be found from the dusk or the dawn. And then his rate is a 0.7 chance of spawning. He is a fire type. He is from Gen 8, as you guys already know. He can breed with all these Pokemon here. And his description right there. So yeah, that's basically all there is about the Scorbunny line. Scorbunny line is looking lit with the flames. You already know. And next up, we have probably out of the base starter rosters, my least favorite starter, but I love all Gen 8 starters. I want to go ahead and just say that. I really do love all Gen 8 starters. I think all of them look amazing, and I think Grookey is just really, really cool for a starter Pokemon. So, yeah, look at that beautiful animation right there. I think the model fits perfectly. You got the twig on the top of the head looking nice. You got the tail looking lit. I love the best thing about the animations on these, which I had to say, best animations I've probably seen in this whole mod or on these starters right here, is this mouth animation. Like, oh my god, dude, it's so cool looking. So cool to have that little just mouth bob up and down. Just so cool looking. And then here's his sitting animation compared to his standing animation, like you saw there before. Next up, we have Thwackey, which is another really cool second stage evolution that for some reason a lot of people don't like. I really like Thwackey. I think he's really cool. I think his color scheme doesn't really bother me that much either. I kind of like it. I do wish that Rillaboom went back to be Grookey's green color for his skin, mostly overall, but that's just more personally me. But yeah, he has the really cool mouth animation, just like Grookey. Perfectly, like, really well-designed model, and just overall it's just really nice to have in the mod pack and to be able to have as a player starter. Next up we have Rillaboom, which is cool. So his sitting animation is him sitting down, he's holding the drum to the side, he has the drumsticks, he's ready to go, he's ready to do it, he has the little smiley face on him, he got the mustache. Yeah, another video, he's ready to go. And I think the coolest thing about him is when he actually stands up, he doesn't actually put the drum in front of him, he keeps it on his back, which is really cool. And I think it's better than what it could have been, because they could have just put the drum out front and then him have a floating drum, which they didn't do. They put it on his back. Smart idea. I 100% think that was the best thing that they could have done, and him walking around just is amazing. So yeah, he's a fully evolved grass type starter. He's looking lit. I think Rillaboom is probably the best final evolution looking from the line. So basically how I feel it is, Sobble is #1 starter, as in baby Pokemon. When it gets a second, it's definitely Reboot, and then the third Pokemon is going to be Rillaboom. And I kind of find that to be funny, that they're all 3 different evolution lines, but they're all 3 for different parts in their evolution line. But yeah, that's cool, I guess. Alright, so next up on the list, we're going to go ahead and have Dottler. And also, if you guys are wondering why these Pokemon are in Master Balls, they're Master Balls because I spawned them in to catch them, so I wouldn't have to like go out and try to find all of them for you guys, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But yeah, here's Blinkbug. It looks really cool. I really like the eye animation that it has. Compared to the Pixelmon model, it still looks really good. And I'm sorry if I'm comparing this a lot to Pixelmon, because I know this is its own mod pack and it's really interesting. It's just, you know, it's kind of tempting, but Blinkbug, really cool looking mod. Definitely don't have a single problem with it. And this is something that actually surprised me, is its evolution Dottler actually has a cooler animation in POKECUBE than it does in Pixelmon. I love the way how it randomly just blinks on the top of its head and with the little buttons. It doesn't do that in Pixelmon. It's just a solid color. It just sits there and does nothing. It just has this animation going up and down. The dots are blinking. It just looks incredible. I'm so happy that this is in. And yeah, just a great evolution. And we're going to finish it off with Orbeetle, who I'm going to go ahead and show you guys its sitting animation really quickly. So its sitting animation is just kind of it in a block, unfortunately. And then its ear thing closed. But then if you have it not sitting, it will lift open its back. It will fly. And then look at the wings. Look at the wings. It's not doing it. Yeah, there it goes. Like, it hit the cool animations and then the eyes. And it's so cool. Orbeetle is such a cool Pokemon, and I'm so glad that he's finally in this mod. Really happy about that. Now, you can find him in all of them in the same place yet again. You can find them in these biomes here, which is almost anywhere, really. He even spawns here in just this plain desert. So he has a 33% chance of spawning. Don't even worry about it. So you don't really need to worry about him whatsoever. He spawns everywhere. And you can just catch him and get Orbeetle. So, yeah. Really dope. Next up, we're going to be looking at Thief Pokemon. Yeah, we have its evolution, Thievul, and then we have its other evolution, well, its pre-evolution, Nickit. These Pokemon look really great. Actually, let me go ahead and just, yeah, take that off your hands. I'll just keep that. And, yeah, so here's Nickit. Nickit looks really cool. Has a little slide about it, you know, dust. I think its tail looks really nice in this mod as well. Definitely a decent looking model. Actually, let me have it stand up really quickly, so you guys can see what it looks like standing up. Yeah, that's what it looks like standing up as well. So it's really cool there. Thievul I never really liked this Pokemon's design. I think it's okay at best. It's just eh. And it's whatever. Okay, well, Nicket's starving. Which is another thing that you definitely have to watch out with in this mod pack, while I'm showing off these Pokemon, is they have hunger. So you actually need to feed them. Which, it sounds like a cool concept, and it is at first, until you realize that you have to have food like a bunch, which is why I don't like having a lot of them out all the time. So yeah, here's Gossie Floor. Gossie Floor, really huge ball. It fits the perfect Minecraft style. That's one thing I really love about these PokeCube mobs, is that it just fits Minecraft so well. And like these would be like actual like enemies you can fight in Minecraft or like catch in Minecraft, and it's really really cool. There's Gossie Floor with a unique animation, has that nice little head tuft as well. It looks really 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 nice, and I just like these two. Great pair of Pokemon, nice evolution going between the two, and it just looks great. And I'm just really 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 happy with the way these two turned out. All right. So next we're gonna be looking at the Rookity line, and the Rookity line is looking really 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 nice. Now Rookity in the mod heavily it's cubic, it's cute, it has a really 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 nice animation, it flows really 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 well, and just overall I really like the design of it. I think it's a really 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 cool mon. Okay, so screw that for a minute. Okay, the Corvette Squire, weirdly interesting looking Pokemon. But still looks good. The wing animations, I think, are something that's really, really nice on this. Whenever it's not sitting, it's kind of weird. It only kind of walks. It doesn't really do much else besides that. I haven't really seen this thing fly around or anything. I think the eye animations are kind of cool with it. And then, yeah, okay. And then Korbinite, which is going to be finishing off its evolution line, is this big boy. Is this big behemoth right here, which is super interesting, and you can ride him. You can ride Korbinite, which is something really 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 cool. Now I'm gonna quickly return Corvette Squire to its PokeCube. Now yeah, you can fly kind of ish, like you can hold up, and right now it's only like gliding, and normally you could fly with them, so it's kind of different. If you want to travel land really really fast, it's always an option. And it's always something that you can do. Now he's starving, which is another problem with me showing off these Pokemon, but yeah, cool model. So yeah, there's the Korbinite line. They're in the mod pack now. Quickly, we go ahead, send in Rookity. Show you guys Bob. This is where you can find him, and you know everything he has as well, where you can find him and available. He has a 23% spawn rate as well, which is really 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 cool. So just find him, train him, level him up, and then eventually you will have him as well. Also, I didn't show Nicket's, I don't believe, because Nicket is literally found almost everywhere, so don't even worry about it. But yeah, next up is Hamper. Hamper is so adorable. But yet again, when is Hamper not adorable? It's freaking Hamper. I love the tail, by the way. Tail is really, really, really nice addition. Now, he is kind of small. I won't lie, like, compared to me, he's super duper small. I wish he was bigger, because I could definitely see a Hamper being a lot bigger than this, but for right now, what it is, it's what it is. What it is. I really like the animation. The tongue animation is cute too. Just everything about it is really, 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 really cool. Now, next up, we have Bolton, which is going to be its evolution, which gets a little bit bigger. Honestly, I'm not that mad about the scaling on Bolton. I wish, like, Hamper was, like, half of his size, and then it would make more sense, but yeah, Bolton, really mean looking kind of with the animation, but it's like it's raring to go. It's ready for battle. Animation's looking crisp, animation's looking clean, and just so many things that this Pokemon just kills. And I'm just really, really, really glad that he's in the mod finally, and it's really gonna help. So yeah, speaking of Hamper, go ahead and send Hamper out here. Show you guys. Bob, here's where it spawns at. It spawns in villages during all times a day, and has a 22% spawn rate. And actually, that's for Bolton. That's not even for Hamper. That's for Bolton. If Bolton could come back really quickly. So yeah, you could find Bolton just in villages, but for Hamper, you can find him same place. But I'm pretty sure it was a higher percentage here for where he spawns. 22%. Not gonna worry about catching him whatsoever. So don't even worry about it. Next up on the chopping block, we have Kudo, which is gonna be kind of funny because he's small, he's tiny. He's very tiny, but Kudo is kind of known to be a tiny Pokemon, but it's very cute. I love the animations it makes with the face. Yet again, wish it was just a little bit bigger, but that's a personal gripe. Nothing really against having a smaller model at all. So yeah, I really think that smaller model might work out for him. Please don't be female. Okay, cool. For once you get 2 males. Next up is Dreadnought, which Dreadnought is just a beefy. Now, why does he look like sitting? Same thing as he is standing. Okay, cool. He's beefy. He's ready to go. He got jaws of steel. And he has nice animations now. His tail's wagging up and down, as you can see. The razor shell looking nice. Just everything about this evolution line is so clean and so crisp. Now, I would personally not use this Pokemon, but hey, maybe somebody else will. I don't know. Let's go ahead, right click here on Shoodle. You can find him here at Stone Beach. The regular beach is Cold Beach, Mushroom Island, Shroom. You can find him in sub-biomes is Lake. You can find him around all times of day. And he's a 25% chance to spawn. So, go ahead. Go do your thing with these two. Yeah. Next Pokemon. Next up on the chopping block, I guess you could say, we're going to go ahead and bring in the Roly-Coly line. Now, the Roly-Coly line looks like this. Now, this is one of the best animation, or not best animation, but best models in PokeCube, I think, so far. Yet again, size problem is there. I get it. The size problem is there because, yet again, super small. Why? I don't know. But hey, he looks cute, he looks fine, he looks power. And yeah, Carkol next up. Oh, another female. Okay, cool. Now this is Carkol, yet again, one of the best. I love the coal that was actually put into this. I think the coal is the coolest part. 100%. Also, the opening mouth with the lava, as you guys can clearly see there, also looks really dope. You can find these in the wild easily. It's not gonna take you much. Not gonna take you much time at all. Might as well go ahead, put you down as sitting, and just Carkol. Just it looks so cool. It's Carkol, and he actually rolls too. I don't know. Yeah. You can see the wheels rolling and stuff. It's so cool looking. So dope looking. So happy this Pokemon came out to just be such a cool looking Pokemon. Now we're gonna finish off that evolution line with Colossal, which is one of my favorites probably out of these new Gen 8 Pokemon that was added just because of that coal stack right there. It just looks so good in Minecraft. Like these are one of the best evolution line models wise. Just they nailed it. You don't need to change anything about these. I love the animations with the eyes. You don't need to change anything about these mons at all. I think these are just great. And yeah, this evolution line is just looking, ooh, it's looking mighty fine. It is looking mighty fine. Moving on, we're going to go into a single Pokemon, which is going to be Kraemer. Now, Kraemer, yet again, weird looking Pokemon. Never really was interested in it when it was added in Gen 8. It's here in PokeCube. I think they did good for what they had. It's definitely not the model's fault that this looks bad. It's really just the Pokemon in general. It's just an ugly looking Pokemon. And they couldn't really do much about that. And I don't blame them, because it's whatever. So, Kraemer, yeah, it's a thing. Oh, also, let me go ahead and send back out Roly-Coly really quickly. Bop, here's where you can find him. You can find him actually in the Nether during all times of the day as a 12%. And you can also find him in caves as well. And he has a 40% chance to spawn in caves. So go searching in caves. It's way better than searching in the Nether. Trust me on that. And then also with Kraemer, you could be finding him in rivers, frozen rivers. You can find him during any time, and he has a 17% chance to spawn. Don't really know why you'd want to catch this Pokemon, but hey, you know, you do you, I guess. Next, we're going to be looking at another single Pokemon, which is going to be Phalanx, which I think personally Phalanx is a little bit too big. Also, why is there, you know what, I'm not going to question it. I'm not questioning you. But yeah, Phalanx, really cool and interesting looking Pokemon. I always have him sit. Here's another thing, really cool thing, is when he sits, he gets in like formation. So it's like, hey, we're ready for battle. We're ready for formation. You know, like that type of stuff. So yeah, you got some cool stuff. You got the line, and then they're jumping up and down, happy boys. It's just what we like to see. It's just what we like to see in my Phalanx. So I think Phalanx was really cool, and it's an interesting fighting type. And I honestly hope a lot of people end up using him when they play the mod. And then next up, we have the Applin line, which is going to be a little Applin here. He's going to be a little cute little Applin guy. And I think this is one of the coolest dragon type Pokemon that have been added. Unfortunately, it isn't a very good Pokemon, as in, you know, Grass Dragon. Oh, first of all, that typing in ice is just ugh. But really cool concept, and I think it was really done well with the apples and everything else. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on here to its first evolution, which is, if you played through Sword, you end up playing with Flapple, which let me actually have Applin sit for a minute, and then let me just see if I can get Flapple to follow me. I can, but he's not doing the wing thing. Normally he does a wing animation thing, but he doesn't want to do it now. He just wants to sit there and be happy. So, I mean, I guess that's something, right? It's something. Okay, so that's Flapple. It's his first evolution. It's eh. You know, it's just eh. And then here's the final evolution of Applin, which is, if you played through Shield, you could get Appleturn, which Appleturn is my favorite. Personally, I love Appleturn more. I did want to play through Shield instead of Sword, because, I mean, Sword instead of Shield, sorry. Because I did like Zacian a lot better, but I really do like Appleturn, and he was one of the reasons why I was thinking, like, yo, maybe I should play through Shield. Like, I don't know. Even though I haven't played through those games yet, but, you know, whatever. Again, doing a Gen 8 mod review without playing Gen 8. Great. I watch playthroughs, but yeah. Yeah, Appleturn, just a really good looking mod. I think the model is really cool. I really like this top animation here. I think the top animation looks the best. It fits really well. Also, the head sculpt is really cool. You can also see the little eyes go underneath here, which is a nice, really nice touch that they didn't even really need to do at all. So that's just really cool to see. Now, before we go on, I'm gonna go ahead and send back out Phalanx here. And then bow. You guys can find Phalanx here. He has 11% chance to spawn, so don't even worry about it. You know, you can find him in the Savannah, mostly just Savannah biomes. You can find him anytime during the day. Has 11% spawn rate. And then you want to go ahead over here to Flapple, and you can find him in villages, actually. And you can also find him in flowers. Now, I want to go ahead and also explain a little bit about flowers. So, these areas here are flower areas. This would be counted as a flower area. Now, there's multiple things. Let me just return all of you really quickly. That will be found around. And in your world, you'll spawn and you'll have areas of patches of like deep grass and flowers that are like this. And Pokemon will actually spawn in between here. They'll hatch eggs in between here. And just, yeah. So this will be counted as the flower biome. So if you ever want to see Pokemon that actually spawn in flowers, head to these type of areas. They'll be all over the place. They'll be like big splashes across, just like that. I really need you to like not, buddy. But yeah, these huge areas here, just grass and flowers, are what it counts as the flower biome. So if you ever see that in a Pokedex entry, go ahead and just do that. Alright, moving on to the next Pokemon. We're going to be having the one and the only Toxel. Now, this is one of the really cool Gen 8 Pokemon I really liked, like, right off the rip. I thought it was already just a really good Pokemon. From the start, I really thought it was cute. I thought it was cool. It was different. And then what it evolved into was just even better. So, then it evolves into none other than Toxicity, which I do want to also show off its sitting animation really quickly, because Toxel, whenever it's sitting, there's like no difference, right? And Toxicity literally lays down. He pulls a King Dedede on him. He's just like, yeet. And he just pulls a King Dedede and just lies down, and that's so cool. Like, it's like him standing up, you know, whatever. Also, there is amped form, and there also is, well, you can not, then. You cannot. But, there is something about him. It's just really cool. There's an amp form and a low-key form. This is a low-key form. This was the only one I could get to spawn. I couldn't get the amp form to spawn, but it is actually in the game, so don't even worry about it. You can find those randomly in the wild as well, so don't even worry about that. Next up, we got my boy, Silly Cobra. which Silly Cobra, really cool mon. Probably one of the coolest ground types, or rock types, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure he's a ground type though, that I've seen in a while. Just really cool overall. It has a really good evolution line, and it's cool. Honestly, I'm surprised more people didn't use him. I'm not gonna lie, because he just has a dope design. Just has a really dope design. Now, for a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and that, and then yeah, here's his evolution, which is gonna be Sandaconda, which has this whole like world twirled up body with a huge head thing going on. It's an interesting design choice, to say the least. Has these nice little animations with the mouth going on, has the eye animations going on as well, popping off with the lines. Everything in this line just looks really good. So you have this, and of course you have the Toxicity line as well, so just don't even worry about it. Now quickly, I'm going to send back out Toxel. Unfortunately, he's dying because he's starving, so I need to get some food in his belly. But yeah, here's where you can find Toxel. Mostly yet again just during Savannah, mostly in Savannahs. It is electric poison type, and it has a 20% chance to spawn, so you could catch it pretty easily, not going to lie. And then if you also want to go ahead and catch Scyllapeed, you can mostly just find them in deserts. I mean, what else do you expect? It's a desert snake. You're going to find a desert snake in desert biomes, and that's going to be fine. You can also find them in mesas as well, so don't worry about that at all. So you're going to go ahead and return those two. Oh wait, I have more. We're gonna go ahead and check out Erik Uno first off, which is the thing that whatever his name was, whatever that bluebird was though I just looked at, he shoots that out of his mouth, and yeah, it's this Pokemon right here, which is kind of cool because it actually has like a dynamic between two Pokemon besides like him, you know, shooting out Pikachu in his mouth. And I think it was really cool to try to introduce this type of you know, fish thing, content, trade thing, I don't know. And next up you have its evolution, which is going to be Barraskewda. Now Barraskewda, you can clearly see the evolved form. That's all I'm saying. It looks like a torpedo. It's really dope, especially the back of it. The back of it looks sick. The front of it's a little bit weirder than I'd expect it to be. The jaw's a little bit long. But overall the models look good, and I can't complain. I think they look good in POKECUBE. And then next up, we're going to go ahead and show off the Kelabra line, which is going to be this little boy here. Really adorable. I really liked this mon once it came out. It was really cool. And in POKECUBE, it looks great with the white and the purple. It fits well. It really does. It fits really well, especially with the eye animations that it has going on. And just overall, just a great design for an octopus that's on legs. And then here's probably one of the coolest actually designed ones, which is going to be Grapple Locked, which is just so dope. Such a dope model in POKECUBE. So glad they added this one. This one just looks so dope. Whoever did this, really great job. It's a freaking amazing model, and it just shows so much growth from this to this. Like, this is so much. It's so worth to get this, because this just looks undeniably just pure awesome. Just pure greatness right there. So yeah. We'll also go ahead and take a look where you can find it. You can go ahead and find them in the frozen ocean, deep ocean, regular ocean, basically the ocean, any time of day. Has a 20% chance to spawn. Don't even worry about it. And you can also go ahead and check it out with Barracuda with the frozen ocean, the deep ocean, the regular ocean, and yet again, all of the ocean. That's why I kind of group these two together, because they're just all kind of like in the ocean. And so yeah, let's kind of go. And then yeah, you would come back as well. So was that everyone? Yes, that was everyone. Okay, another cut probably to be to the next Pokemon. Let's go ahead and start off. We're going to start off with the Namline. Now, I've seen so many memes of this guy that at this point he's just kind of iconic, and everybody loves him. I mean, how could you not? It's Nam. He looks so good in this game as well. So it's just like, well, you know, why not? It's Nam. He has little baby eyes. You can see it's just great. It's just great, and he evolves into obviously what is going to be Frostmoth. Why are you? Hey, hang on. Frostmoth is in the floor, guys. I'm sorry. This is what he looks like completely. I can have him sitting. Yeah, that straightens him up a little bit. And yeah, he looks good. I mean, a little blocky, a little bit more blocky than I'd expect. The wings look good. I like the little face out thing. The eyes on it look really nice. I think overall, nothing is definitely wrong with this model. It looks good. It fits its purpose. And yes, Snob and Frostmoth in POKECUBE. It just works. Okay, It just works. Next up, we're going to have the Patina line. I'm just going to start off here with Patina, and you guys already know, yet again, if you watch my Pixelmon review for Gen 8 for Pixelmon, you guys know how I feel about Patina, so I'm not going to go over too much detail about this Pokemon here. Looks good in POKECUBE. That's really all I got to say. Next up, we have the Hatchram line, well, Hatchram, yet again, sitting. Lines, it has the cool eye animations, has the whole eyes, has that going over. I still think maybe the Pixelmon model looks a little bit better, but overall I can't hate on this model whatsoever. It still looks really cool, and you know, I enjoy the Pokemon as is. And then we're gonna finish it off with Hatchram, which yet again, like I said, just go watch the Pixelmon review. You guys will know what my opinions are about this Pokemon. It comes down to the model in POKECUBE. It looks good. It fits its purpose. It has that nice tail wagging, which I really like. The animations are starting to pick up the quality as well as the models, and it just looks great overall. So yeah. Oh no, wait. I need you. Yeah. Okay. So you can find Snob in the Ice Plains, Spikes, Ice Plains, Cold Taiga Hills, Frozen Ocean, Cold Taiga, Ice Mountains, UB04, which is Ultra Space, which I've never seen them there before, so that's kind of interesting. And next up will be the Patina line, which you can find in Rat Forest. Yet again, UB1, I've never seen these Pokemon spawn here. Rift Forest, Time Zone, and non-adjacent with a 15% spawn rate. So yeah, those are those Pokemon. So yeah. Alright, so next up on the list we're going to have Scyllapeed, which yet again I think was kind of a funny mon. It was weirdly when it was introduced. It's kind of unique. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't really know how to base it. It looks just it looks okay. It's a centipede, and you know that's enough, I guess. Next up we have Scorch, which I really like this Scorch model. I think this Scorch was like one of the perfect Pokemon models that was put into POKECUBE. Just the raggedness of it, or like the edges on it, the flames on it look really good. And that's one thing I really like about these POKECUBE models, especially with fire type Pokemon, is these flames just keep getting better and better. And just it's a great Pokemon in general. Just a great Pokemon. It has a really good Gigantamax form. Not in this game, but it just in general just is a really cool Pokemon. I will explain you later. Stop. Scorch, stop. Okay, and then I guess if you want to end up finding him, you could find him yet again in UB01. I've never seen these Pokemon spawn here. Never. Swampland, desert, and desert hills. And then you can find them during desert UB2. I've never seen these before. 19% spawn rate there, 10% spawn rate here. So not an easy one to find, but you can find him. And then finally, we're going to finish off with the beautiful Morpeko, which Morpeko is a weird looking Pokemon. It actually does have its other form. No, there's no difference between it sitting and standing. It does have Hangry Mode. I believe you have to level it up and get that move that actually allows it to switch forms to be able to access Hangry Mode, but Hangry Mode is in the game, so don't even worry about that. It does have Hangry Mode. And overall, it just looks really cool. Of course, you know, Gen 8 Pikachu clone. You gotta have them every gen. Now, this gen just happened to be this one, Morpeko, and I think it looks really good in POKECUBE. I really love the eyes yet again. Love these new eye animations and mouth animations that they're doing. Really good stuff. Keep that up. It's really nice looking. Okay, and I guess we'll just cut to whatever's left. Alright, let's resume this with another evolution line, which is going to be the Dreepy line. Coming through, and Dreepy is a really cool dragon type that was introduced in Gen 8. I think this is one of, if not the coolest, like I keep saying like coolest Pokemon over and over again, but I just really like this ghost dragon type eventually. Is just so dope. And then the whole like kind of stealth bomber idea that I had going was just really sick. This thing was definitely going on my team 100%. But yeah, here's its pre-evolution Dreepy. Whenever it's standing, it's floating. Whenever it's sitting, kind of just sinks like a rock. So you can watch that. You can have that on the floor. You have its eyes kind of going in and out. in and out, you know, as it is. Next up we have Draculok, which is its second stage evolution, which it gets a lot bigger, as you can see. Literally slaps one of them on top of him, gets another half body. I don't know how that happens, but you know, it just happens. And yeah, it turns into this bad boy right here. And this bad boy is already really cool for a secondary. It really could be, honestly, just a 2-stage evolution with just the 2 of these. And here's what its sitting animation looks like. It's cute. Kind of sits down on its head. The Drapian head is still reacting, and everything else is still the little eye animations going on. And then after that, bow! We got big boy Dracopult himself. He's kind of in the floor right now. This is happening because I'm on a flat world. If he was normally, he'd be kind of hovering. Now, I believe if I put him as sitting, yes, if I put him as sitting, he goes back to like what an idle position would be like in Sword and Shield, which is something really cool, where he's kind of just sitting on the tail, and he kind of just goes from the tail up, which is just really cool. Also, you can see the 2 Drapies that actually fit the Drapie size model, which is something really cool. They actually fit inside his head, so you don't have to really worry about that. And I do believe that, I mean, I don't believe that there's eye animations for him just yet or anything, unfortunately, but this model is still really dope. I really like the tail on it. Oh wait, no, there's eye animations. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so this Pokemon over in general, just ghost type, just phenomenal, just freaking phenomenal. And I just can't wait to, you know, eventually see people play with this and having him on their team. Now, if you want to go ahead and catch not Dragapult, Dreepy. You return to. If you want to go ahead and catch Dreepy, you can find him here. UBO1. I've never seen these Pokemon spawn in UBO1, but hey, spawn him in Swampland, spawn him in Swamp is there. You can find him any time of day, and he's an 8% chance to spawn, which is going to take you a while, so you better go ahead, get ready to be able to search for a decent while. Okay, next up we're going to be going over fossils. Now, fossils are in this game, and you can actually use them by, I think, getting the cloning machine, and you can actually get a certain fossil, if I do believe correctly. If I scroll down here, yeah. You have these fossils here for literally all of them. So instead of combining 2 things to get, because I know in Sword and Shield you're supposed to combine like 2 fossil pieces or something to get like 1 fossil like this, you can actually just have actual fossils for just all of them. For Arctovish, Dracovish, Arctozolt, Dracozolt. You have the full line right here. You just got to go ahead and find these. I think you find these by just mining them, or you can find them by going through chests and other things as well, so you can end up getting bad boys like this. So this is Arctovish, kind of weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. These Pokemon here I don't really know how to feel about, because I don't hate them, at least not all of them, but I don't love them. I think their designs are just I think they kind of ran out of ideas, and they were just like, well, we need something. Also, I thought a second ago I could have swore I saw a Scorbunny around here. Yeah, there we go. That was a wild Scorbunny spawning in where I am. So like I said, pretty common, by the way. Just saying. Anyway, so yeah, that's what Arctovish looks like. Hey, go over here. Here's Dracovish. You know, the beast himself. Here's the sitting animation. I think his sitting animation's super dope. Kinda just gets this like fat face that he kinda just lays down. And he's like, eh. But you know, obviously has that really powerful ability. Also, here's what he looks like sitting. He just kind of flat out, just lays himself out. But you already know Dracovish is like one of the strongest Pokemon really probably there ever has been. And he's just really cool. I really like him. I think honestly out of all of them, he's kind of one of my favorites out of these fossils. But yeah, he's adorable. He's adorable and freakish all at the same time. Anyway, here we have Arctozolt, which yet again, you see, like, they're trying to do something. I don't know. Did they make an egg? I don't think. Yeah, they did. So, you could also get an egg like that, which I believe, yeah, of Dracovish. So, you can get an egg like that. So, yeah. Arctozolt, really good looking model in POKECUBE. I give the developer props. Hard as well. Dracovish, stop. Arctozolt, I will send you back outside. So yeah, Arctozolt has a little drip from it coming from his nose, has a little dinosaur thing coming in it, has the fish legs, which is looking really different, and just, yeah, oh god, I hate hunger. And that's one thing they definitely need to fix about this mod is fix food, please. They drain food way too quickly. Make it a lot longer. Anyway, here's Draco's ult. Hate this one. I don't really like the big end body and then the short little mini regular body. I think that's really dumb looking. I do like the wings coming out from the side though. So yeah, I don't really like this one as much, but hey, in PokeCube it looks good. It fits its purpose, and I think if you keep training this thing up, it could be a beast mod. And to finish up this line of Pokemon, which I believe we only have like maybe 2 or 3 more after that, maybe, or we might not have any more at all. I don't know exactly, but here we have Duraludon, and yeah, Duraludon is going to be finishing out this line. Steel Dragon type, really dope. I really like the whole Mecha Godzilla type thing that he's supposed to be going for. He's kind of just like Tyranitar's supposed to be like Godzilla, and he's supposed to be like Mecha Godzilla kind of. I really like that. I kind of wish his design was done differently, and I think it was done a little bit more for him to look somewhat like Tyranitar, but just more mechanical instead of looking more really blocky and kind of like a building or like a lighter. He looks like a lighter until he Gigantamaxes, but that's whatever. He's cool, I guess. I wouldn't personally use him as much, but he's cool. Unless, like, I guess, you know, you had, like, an option. But in PokeCube, he looks really great. The model looks good. The arms came out really well. The legs are really nice. I really like this point here. It ends up looking nice. The head looks just phenomenal. That's something I had to really praise. The animations are also looking really crisp on him. And so, yeah, we don't really have to worry too much about that. So, yeah, that's Duraludon. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I know it was kind of a long one. It's already been 15 minutes of me recording this, and I'm going to cut out a lot of me going back and me going in, and Grookey is starving now. That's great. Let me just return him really quickly. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I know that these PokeCube videos, I haven't done any of them in a while, and I'm hoping this one ends up being a lot better than the last one that I did. I just think, I'm praying to God that it's better than the last one that I did, because those videos I made a long time ago, I'm not exactly super proud of, because the audio quality and camera quality in them are just bad, and I've learned a lot, and I've increased a lot in my skill as a YouTuber, and I think that this will be better in general for all of us. So thank you guys so much yet again. Also guys, remember that I'm going to keep creating more PokeCube content, so don't even worry about it. Comment what you guys want to see next. I read and reply to almost all comments, so if you guys want to see something, I will most likely do it without like a shadow of a doubt. As well as go ahead, you can put stuff in the comment, good or bad. Any feedback is good feedback, like Random Black Gamer says. Any feedback is good feedback. It will only help me improve on my content. I really want to keep creating brand new stuff for you guys. I'm going to keep bringing the PokeCube content hard. So if you guys subscribe to me for PokeCube, well, guess what, guys? It's back. It will be back for a short period of time. Not a short period of time, but for a while, I guess. But it'll also be like kind of intermixed with other videos. So yeah, please go support those other videos as well. Yeah, I'll be back to you guys in the next video with brand new Mega Evolutionary sprites. We'll be going over them, as well as how to catch legendaries, as well as what the new legendary models look like. So get hyped for that, because it has Zacian and Zamazenta in it as well. So that's really cool. And yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much. Peace.